I love arcades, and sure they still exist in many areas, but an existing arcade place in a small forest town wouldn't actually exist due to console games.
My favorite place in Gravity Falls. Everything I know, I'll learn right here.
I know that some people can learn about things when playing video games, but only learning from video games is strange, just like an arcade in a small forest town. This must be the laziest video game I ever seen. The only reason to insert token is to really insert a token, as AVGN mostly say. What were they thinking?
Dr. Karate, you killed my father again! Take that back!
Ryu Rumble McGoku Kang. Also, this guy looks like if M. Bison and Guile was fused together, which shouldn't work, but here it is. Is Dipper and Wendy at the arcade storage in the arcades? First off, why would they be there? Did they know that a functional fighters can only be in this place?
Oh, come on! It's not fair! She doesn't even know what we're playing!
Go fish?
Someone being great at poker when they don't know what poker is cliché.
I think I'm picking up a radio station inside my head.
Try blinking to see if you can change the channel.
This is supposed to be funny. Okay, I know Robbie is an asshole, but seriously making loud noises at your girlfriend's workplace is not cool.
It's obvious you've got a thing for my girlfriend, don't you? I'm sure she's just dying to ask out a 12-year-old kid who wears the exact same shorts every day.
Says the guy who wears the exact same hoodie every day.
Right now and see if she wants to go out on a date with you. Hey!
Geez, is that text sounds and dial sounds at the same time? It's like the sound guy can't choose which sound to pick for pressing phone buttons and decided to pick both. If that phone breaks from a drop, that's the weakest phone ever. Not even pay phones breaks that easily.
You, me, Circle Park, 3 o'clock.
I know it would give Dipper time to think, but only fictional bullies choose a place and time to fight someone. Noodle arms.
Boys, why can't you learn to hate each other in secret? Like girls do.
Oh, like your rivalry with Pacifica?
Teenagers are dangerous. Those hormones turn them into, like, killing machines.
Taking words from Zeus, I mean, I really don't think hormones can do that.
You got yourself a choice here. You can either go face him like a man, or you can hide indoors like a wimp. What'll it be?
Wimp it is.
But at least you had the courage to go outside, get to the arcades, then hide. Also, because Dipper has to look at the time for when he has to fight Robbie, he has his wristwatch. Now I have to count the number of times that thing disappears. Jeez, I know he put up some posters, but why would Robbie put this amount of posters on this wall?
Girl, why you acting so cray-cray?
Our running joke for this episode.
You want me to go get a ladder?
We don't have one. Studies show that keeping a ladder inside the house is more dangerous than a loaded gun. That's why I own 10 guns.
But can't be used or at least shown throughout the entire series because Disney.
I think he has a secret fear of heights. We'll have to test him to be sure. Or we could leave well enough alone.
Please, that choice is futile. I was about to say about this discount Tron and how it's so obvious that it's Tron, but then I noticed a crane machine that's a reference to Toy Story. The sin is discount Tron.
I wonder what it'll be like to go inside a video game for real.
You'll be very disappointed. And when he asked that question, he literally went into the arcade cabinet. Also, no arcade machine would have an empty space inside that could fit a Zeus. No arcade fights ends that quickly.
I wish one of these guys could fight Robbie for me.
And conveniently, there would be a cheat code underneath the cabinet that allows that wish to happen. Also, I want to know what happened to the guy who found the cheat code, how he found it, why he engraved it at the bottom of the arcade, and why such a cheat code exists.
Back, hold, forward, down, hold, quarter circle forward, triple punch.
Those ain't the correct commands for the ultimate power. Oh, here comes Pixels. There you go. Dipper without his wristwatch, that's one.
Greetings, child boy. I am Rebel McSkirmish from the USA.
Here's some moves to show how much of a fighter he is, even though it's unnecessary. Okay, I don't see how this is possible. Does Alex know what's inside an actual arcade? Oh no! A man is inside an arcade! Run!
Time to begin Operation Get Stan over his fear of heights.
I thought you were testing to see if Stan is afraid of heights.
I don't have a fear of heights.
Good thing there's a TV that shows heights that made Stan scream to show his fear of heights. Yet again, another wristwatch gone. Or maybe he just left it somewhere, meaning we don't get to see it again. I really don't want to know what's in that drink. Also, Dipper with a taco. Yes, that's a sin. Don't ask why.
Place it on the floor.
Wait a minute. I thought you were in a fighting game. How come you have inventory? That wouldn't be part of the game. A video game pixelated character holding a 2D cartoon poster is just odd.
His name is Robbie V, and he's kind of like my archenemy.
Did he kill your father?
I don't get how characters who has a tragedy thinks that everyone has the same said tragedy. Animation error. Rumble's eyes swap for some reason.
Fireball! Uppercut! Countercut! Full of punch!
Get it? Because it has punch in it?
Uh-oh, I think I hear my uncle. Stay perfectly still.
Or maybe clear that pixelated fire, because that would cause a pixelated wildfire.
Poop and butts!
Poops and butts.
Hey, Grunkle Stan!
Jeez, that is scary as f***.
How would you like to go take a walk nowhere in particular while wearing a blindfold?
Stan doesn't question this.
Wait a minute. You're not planning on taking me somewhere super high up, are you?
Grunkle Stan! I would never!
Yeah, I can tell that she's lying based on how she said that lie. Just to show her honesty, she put on a second sweater that would make her even sweatier, just to show how honest she is. Also, just from putting on a sweater, she somehow changed her skirt and her hairband. Clever that Mabel made cross fingers on her back, but why would she knitted this in her sweater, just in case she has to lie?
Who's your friend?
This happens to be the greatest warrior that ever lived.
Yeah, right. Hey, Eye Patch, what did the kid promise you? More tape for your forearms?
Robbie is mocking a seemingly serious and dangerous fighter. If someone like that, pixelated or not, shows up, I would piss my pants and run away. How did that dirt gotten into his mouth? When Rumble slams him into the ground, Robbie landed on his back, not his front. Yeah, Robbie would have been paralyzed from the legs and the arms with that impact. Rumble is a dick to that tree and the power grid. I don't get why this stuff is destroyed. Rumble only wants to destroy Robbie, so why is he causing property damage? Discount reverse Donkey Kong. And now to destroy the car bonus round from all the 16-bit fighting games.
All you can eat!
Get it? Because it rhymes with Shoryuken? Okay, how did Mabel gotten Stan up here? Not from telling Stan to climb the ladder because we already know he hates ladders, and no other possible way. So Stan would already expect that he was going up somewhere high.
Hey, do you smell anger and hormones?
You can smell hormones?
You can hide, but you cannot hide!
So, you just can't hide. Dipper knows that arcade games has rectangular screens in cutscenes, so he decided to do it himself because, why not?
My entire journey, a lie. My honor has been insulted.
This scene, geez, just skip. You.
Dude, don't fight him, man. That guy's got like a black belt wrapped around his black belt.
He doesn't even wear a black belt. He wears a red belt. Looks like someone has played some Nugent. Dan Hibiki.
No, I have no looking up animation.
No looking up animation? I'm sure this scene shows you looking up. Wow, it turns out Rumble is completely flat. Which brings the question, how can anyone see him? And how would looking at a 2D person looks like? Like Parappa the Rapper? That punch should have killed Dipper given how his life bar went down.
Superpowered Ninja Turbo Neo Ultra Hyper Mega Multi Alpha Beta Extra Uber Prefix Combo!
That's an even longer ridiculous arcade name since Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha. Wait, did Dipper know that ending the match it would make Rumble disappear? Because he didn't even know how the cheat code does at the start. Yeah, but why is he putting his name? He didn't beat a high score, just finish a game.
I'm sorry, Grunkle Stan. I thought this would help, but I was wrong. So wrong!
Wow, looks like Mabel has a taste of her own medicine. Now she has a fear of heights.
Why is it that whenever you're around, there's always ghosts or monsters or whatever?
With the whole weirdness in Gravity Falls, I'm surprised that you're starting to notice strange things.
Oh, what the heck happened here? Freak tornado or something?
Wendy noticed the pixelated fire around the place and thinks it's a freak tornado. And to finish the episode off, let's make a video game end credit with a Mario reference, Luigi's abilities, and a Seuss Pac-Man.